Hey everyone, stick around. At the end of this, we're going to talk about the Raptors in a second, but I need to talk about mortgages first. TD Bank and other Canadian banks we're hearing, and we know TD specifically is doing this, are calling Canadian mortgage holders and offering lower interest rates on your mortgage. Like, this is unbelievable. We've never seen this before. So if you have like a variable rate mortgage at like 3 point something, 3.5 or what, 3.4 or whatever, they're literally calling you saying, hey, as a courtesy call, you can get a lower rate, a fixed term rate at like 2.96. Would you like to accept that? And I guess the only reason they're doing this is to lock you in for another 3 or 5 years instead of possibly losing you to another bank when your variable rate mortgage comes up and you can kind of switch banks. So they're literally calling, offering you lower interest rates. This is absolutely insane. And it's actually something we kind of thought might be coming because for years we've always been against the grain. If you look at the chart of interest rates, and I'll show you something from CBS Market Watch here, there's always been from about 2010 onward, people forecasting that rates are going to go up, and they've always been wrong. And part of the reason that they've always been wrong is that it's just math. At $22 trillion or whatever the U.S. U.S. total debt is, if interest rates go up 1%, that like can almost double. Let's think about this. If interest rates go up 1%, if they go up 4%, it almost doubles their annual deficit. Like, it's totally insane. So it's really hard for interest rates to go up in this environment. And if we flip over to Canada, you can see on this chart from ratehub.ca, prime mortgage rate history is below 5% for like over the last 10 years. So my question to all of us is this: it's not really surprising the banks are doing this. Rates are super low because of the economic situation that we're in. But what happens during the next recession? How low do rates go then? And in an increasing population base like we have in the GTA right here, what happens when you have people who can come in here with a lot of money and they don't care about the harder qualification rules for mortgages? They can actually afford to buy properties and rates are super low. What is going to happen to property prices here if rates stay low or even go lower when our population is expanding like this? We are like in fascinating times here. So just something to think about. And look, back to the Raptors for a second. I really have a problem with all the American media saying that Canadians are trash. And I think it was Cousins who said that we're trash because we were booing. The fans might have been temporarily booing the situation when Kevin Durant went down in game 5? Was that game 5? In game 5. But then afterwards, when they realized he was injured, there was a KD chant that started. And I think just as a natural sports fan, you're going to kind of cheer when the other team's best player maybe goes down. But when you realize he's injured, you want the best for the guy. Like, nobody's hoping the guy's seriously injured. So for the US media to say Canadian fans are disrespectful and stuff, it's just the whole thing's kind of disgusting. We're just passionate fans. We want the best for Kevin Durant. We're happy he's going to be okay. It's a brutal injury. They never should have put him out to play in the first place. That's our 2 thoughts on that. So until next time, go Raps, and your life, your terms.